Good evening, viewers. You're watching Mission 2024. I'm Preeti Choudhry. Let me quickly take you through the headlines before we get down to our top stories. India today accesses G20 dinner invite that says President of Bharat. India to be called Republic of Bharat soon. That's a big question. But what about its constitutionality and legality? Massive political war over the possibility of renaming India to Bharat. Opposition leaders lash out at centre over Bharat Rao. BJP accuses Congress of disrespecting the nation. As Udhayanidhi remains defiant over Sanatan remarks, BJP compares him to Hitler. 262 eminent personalities write to the Chief Justice of India against Udhayanidhi. There's a big buzz over the women quota in special parliament session after Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar comments says day is not far when women will get due representation in the country's legislatures. 2 days before summit, COVID scare for G20. US First Lady Jill Biden tests positive for COVID. US President Biden till now has tested negative. Team India squad for ODI World Cup out. KL Rahul back in the ODI squad for the World Cup. Retains the same team from Asia Cup. All right, top story. Now, the entire controversy raked up by a comment by Udhayanidhi, the DMK side, continues to be right. The BJP milking it, not budging from taking on Udhayanidhi's talent. BJP workers took to the streets from Chandigarh to Chennai, and now India Alliance Netas have also finally started coming out to condemn the statement. Here's more.
Storm over Udhayanidhi's talents, anti-Sanatan remark comparing Hinduism with dengue and malaria.
சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்க கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும்.
But the Tamil Nadu minister is still defiant, going further and pleading that he'll keep attacking Sanatan till it's fully eradicated.
அவர் வழிகளதா அம்பேத்கர் எதற்காக சண்டை பண்ணாரு, பெரியார் எதற்காக போராடினாரு, கலைஞர் எதற்காக போராடினாரு, இனமான பேராசிரியர் எதற்காக போராடினாரு, நம்முடைய தலைவர் இன்று வரை போராடி கொண்டிருக்கிறார். இந்த சனாதன கோட்பாடுகளை ஒழிக்கும் வரை திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகம் போராடி கொண்டேதான் இருக்கும்.
The India bloc, which was silent for days, finally started to speak on Stalin Jr.
मैं भी सनातन धर्म से हूँ, ये भी सनातन धर्म से, आप लोग भी, आप में से भी कई लोग सनातन धर्म के होंगे. मुझे लगता है हमें एक दूसरे के धर्म की इज्जत करनी चाहिए. एक दूसरे के धर्म के खिलाफ बोलना अच्छी बात नहीं है, गलत बात है. एक दूसरे के, सबको एक दूसरे के धर्म की इज्जत करनी चाहिए.
Instead of saying condemn, my humble request to everybody that we should not comment anything which may hurt the major section or the small section of the people. We have to remember unity and diversity.
But the Congress is still a divided house. While Sonia and Rahul are silent, the official stand of the party is unclear. Some of its netas are openly backing what Udhayanidhi said.
The dignity of a human being, it preaches equality and it preaches about equal social and economic rights. And that's all I stand for. So it does not matter to me what anybody is saying, anybody is thinking.
The BJP is going all guns blazing against Udhayanidhi, comparing his anti-Hindu tirade to Hitler's genocide of Jews.
ये कौन सी आपने विरासत खड़ा की है बॉम्बे के मीटिंग के बाद, और कोई गलतफहमी में ना रहे, चाहे स्टालिन का बेटा हो चाहे लालू जी हो, हिंदू इसका जवाब देगा, हिंदू इसका प्रतिकार करेगा.
तो ये सब ये टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग के समर्थक लोग हैं। यही इनका मूल दबा छुपा हुआ हिडन एजेंडा है। उस एजेंडे की तरफ ही ये धीरे धीरे बढ़ रहे हैं और सनातन को खंडित करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
BJP workers staged protests for second straight day, questioning India's bloc's soft approach to Udhayanidhi's hate speech. 262 prominent citizens shot a letter to Chief Justice of India, seeking action against Udhayanidhi's hate-mongering.
Supreme Court is the right forum where Supreme Court should initiate action and should bring the culprit to the law.
Hope that Supreme Court of India, which always take a suo moto cognizance, will act and will take steps against this person, because this is very, very divisive and very, very sad thing what he is speaking.
Will Sanatan attacks redraw political battle lines in Tamil Nadu and outside? Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, what it might and might not do in the state of Tamil Nadu remains to be seen. But what it has done has instigated many BJP leaders to once again take on the DMK and the India alliance, calling it anti-Hindu or anti-Sanatan Dharma. My colleague Paulomi Saha a short while ago spoke to the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Listen in.
Tomorrow I will say that eradicate Muslim because it exploit women, then what will be your statement? What will be your reaction? Every religion has two sides. Now, if tomorrow Udhayanidhi Stalin says or Karti says that demolish Hinduism because it has casteism, and if I say demolish Islam because it exploit women, will you agree? So we should not say as a politician, neither we should say bad about Islam, neither we should say bad about Christianity, neither we should bad about Hinduism. Now, whenever somebody say against Hinduism or somebody identify yourself as a Bharat, Congress got angry. But if somebody says against Hinduism and somebody says that your country is India, non-Bharat, then say, Ore Baba, he is secular, he has a freedom of speech. So that's the logic. That's the problem with the Congress.
All right, let's move on now. As we speak, viewers, by-polls have just about completed a short while ago, voting in 7 assembly seats across 6 states. And why is it important? Because for some of these constituencies, it is a test for the India alliance. These by-polls are the first contest between the BJP-led NDA and the opposition India bloc ahead of several assembly polls in major states later this year. Therefore, it is a litmus test in possibly constituencies like Ghosi, Uttar Pradesh, or maybe even in West Bengal. By-polls today took place in Dhupguri in West Bengal, Dumri in Jharkhand, Ghosi in Uttar Pradesh, Bageshwar in Uttarakhand, Boxnagar and Dhanpur in Tripura, and Puthupalli in Kerala, and the results now will be declared on the 8th of September. The Ghosi Assembly seat by-poll in UP is being seen as a close contest between the BJP and the Samajwadi Party. Congress and left parties have extended their support to the Samajwadi Party, while Dhupguri by-poll in West Bengal will see a three-way fight between the BJP, Trinamool Congress and the Congress Left Alliance. In Kerala, Congress will be fighting against the left.
ये देखिए, आप जानते हैं कल उपचुनाव का मतदान का दिन है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी प्रचंड बहुमत से जीत रही है। समाजवादी पार्टी अपनी हार सुनिश्चित जान करके बौखलाई हुई है।
अगर समाजवादी पार्टी के मतदाताओं को, खासतौर से माइनॉरिटी को, मुस्लिम्स को वोट डालने से नहीं रोका गया तो समाजवादी पार्टी बहुत बड़े मार्जिन से चुनाव जीतने जा रही है। लेकिन जिस तरीके से 2-3 दिन पहले, 4 दिन पहले से हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं को रेड कार्ड दिए गए, एक पोलिंग पे 10-10, 20-20 को बैठे रहिए, आप कहीं जा नहीं सकते, हो सकता है उन्हें पुलिस लाइन में बैठा लिया जाए। कल कुछ लोगों को बैठा लिया गया था, लेकिन जनता पहुंच गई तो उन्हें छुड़ाना पड़ा कोपागंज थाने से, कोतवाली से। तो स्थिति बहुत अच्छी है। जनता में घोर निराशा है उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार से।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी का शुरू से काम रहा है चुनाव को प्रभावित करना। उपचुनाव तो पूरी तरीके से कर रहे हैं और मेन चुनाव में भी करते हैं, खासकर घोसी के चुनाव में, क्योंकि वहां बहुत घबराहट है। जिस कैंडिडेट को उन्होंने उतारा है वो कभी बसपा, कभी सपा, कभी भाजपा, इस तरह से उनकी, तो आम जनता में उनके प्रति कोई अच्छा भाव नहीं है। तो निश्चित तौर से भारतीय जनता पार्टी वहां पर अपने आप को बहुत कमजोर और हताश मानसिकता से काम कर रही है, और इस बार चुनाव भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कैंडिडेट वहां हारेगा।
जितने भी दल बने हैं आज के दिन उनके साथ, वो सब कांग्रेस के उपेक्षित नीतियों की वजह से बने हैं। चाहे निषाद पार्टी बनी हो, चाहे देश में कोई दल बना हो।
क्या रिपोर्ट आ रही है घोसी उपचुनाव?
जीत रहा है 70% लोग हमारे साथ।
All right, viewers. So these bypolls, very important, 7 assembly seats spread across 6 states. Some of them a litmus test when it comes down for the India alliance. Let's take a look now in Uttar Pradesh. By-elections in the assembly seat of Ghosi, and this is possibly the first test for the India alliance facing off with the NDA. West Bengal, Dhupguri. Jharkhand, Dumri. Uttarakhand, Bageshwar. Tripura, Dhanpur and Boxnagar, Kerala, Puthupalli. So that is where these elections are taking place, where by-elections are concerned. But like I said, some of them extremely important, where the India alliance is also coming in together, especially one seat that would be watched very, very closely would be the constituency of Ghosi. Joining me right now on that is my colleague Samarth Srivastava from Lucknow. Surya Agni Rao also joins us from Kolkata. Samarth, coming to you first. Many are looking at Ghosi as the first trial by fire for the India alliance.
Well, exactly, Preeti. It's a trial by fire. It's a nail-biter contest. And it has not just been limited to BJP versus Samajwadi Party. It has taken a new role, which it turns into India alliance versus the NDA, because Congress party has extended support to the Samajwadi Party, while BSP has decided to opt out from these elections. But if you talk about the caste situation, the way votes are being distributed or that could be happening, separating, that is giving a benefit of doubt to Samajwadi Party to some extent, because the Muslim community is in large number there. But as we say, the Dalit vote bank, that the vote bank of BSP could go into the BJP, and if that happens, then that could be an easy go ahead for the BJP against the Samajwadi Party. But the Rajbhar community is also playing a very crucial role, and that's why Prakash Rajbhar was also seen campaigning in Ghosi election. Not just Rajbhar, BJP sent Deputy CMs Keshav Prasad Maurya, Brijesh Pathak, PWD Minister Jitin Prasad and various other ministers, even BJP MPs, the popular faces, Ravi Kishan and Manoj Tiwari for them. While on the other hand, Shivpal Singh Yadav from Samajwadi Party has been there for long and is taking and is leading this from the front for Samajwadi Party. Akhilesh Yadav also held one rally in for them at Ghosi, but Shivpal Yadav is one face who has been there for Samajwadi Party, and he has taken the entire election on a sweet, and that's why it is going to be very tough for both the parties, because caste equation is somewhere and somehow favoring Samajwadi Party, because Yadav factor and that MY factor is also there, with the entire seat being dominated by the Muslim community. While on the other hand, the final thing that could be the Dalit, that the vote of BSP, in absence of BSP, where this vote is going, it's going to be worth seeing, because Rajbhar vote in the absence of other big leaders and presence of Rajbhar could go into BJP, and that's why it is a nail-biter contest. We have been reporting in Ghosi for long, but we are not convinced enough to say which way this election is going, because that's why, and it has become a bigger election, as you said, because it is something, it could be seen as India versus NDA. This could in a way decide the seat sharing contest for Akhilesh Yadav as well, because if SP loses this contest, Samajwadi Party has to go with the flow of Congress. But if Akhilesh Yadav wins this contest, then he will have a proper say when seat sharing will happen in 80 Lok Sabha seats of UP, between Congress and Akhilesh. File for BJP. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, Samarth, I understand you've been in the constituency. A very, very interesting nail-biter playing out in Ghosi, as Samarth elucidated for us. Caste combinations favor the Samajwadi Party as per Samarth, but ultimately it's going to be the Dalit vote, because the BSP is sitting this election out. Will it go to where it went in the state assembly elections, which is with the BJP? We don't quite know just yet. So that's the nail biter coming in for Ghosi, the litmus test for the India alliance versus NDA. But now let's go all the way to West Bengal. Joining me from there is Surya Agni Rao. Surya Agni, you know, very different dynamics playing out in West Bengal. We did understand Mamata Banerjee also not very happy with the Congress left alliance, which will, the way things pan out now, could also somewhere down the line define the seat sharing in the state of West Bengal.
Well, Preeti, I'll give you and our viewers a little backstory to this entire episode, which is, playing out right now. The moment, the India Alliance meeting was, done, Mamata Banerjee came back. The next day, when it was the final day, or 1 or 2 more days were left for the campaigning at Dhupguri, there was a joint public sabha rather, by the left front and the Congress, because over here in Dhupguri it's a three-way fight. It's the BJP, it's the Trinamool Congress, and it's a left candidate who's backed by the Congress. So in that particular public sabha, you had Mohammad Salim, senior leader of the left front, and you had Adhir Ranjan Choudhry, leader of opposition of in the parliament, and the Congress chief over here in Bengal. Both of them attacked Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, to the nail. And it happened just a day after, that meeting at the Indian Alliance got over. So that's what the dynamics is over here when it comes to, any kind of alliances in West Bengal. However, there's another point to it as well. On the following day, this meeting happened on the Friday. On the Saturday itself, Abhishek Banerjee had its first, big ticket meeting in Dhupguri before the elections. Over there, interestingly, Preeti, he only attacked the BJP and very precisely the Prime Minister. Not one word was uttered by him attacking the left and the Congress. Now, what plays out is something completely different. We do not know what's going to happen at the end. But however, if the BJP gets to win this particular seat, then it's going to be a big, a big thinking has to be done by the TMC, the left and the Congress, how they are going to roll out ahead of 2024. Because somewhere, if the BJP wins that particular seat, it had won in 2021, and if they win this particular by-election in Dhupguri, somewhere there might be, a reason might be that there was a bifurcation of the opposition vote. So that will be something for the Trinamool, for the left and the Congress to ponder upon. But we'll get to know about the results later on. Back to you.
Well, and that later on is the 8th of September, not very far off from here. Samartha and Surya Agni both getting us the latest from these by-elections. Thank you for joining us and giving us the insight back in story of it all. Meanwhile, let's get back to the latest where the capital is concerned. We are prepping up for the G20 summit. Few days left, just about a handful, a couple of days. The national capital all decked up to welcome the world's 20 most powerful leaders.
A grand glittering view of the G20 summit venue in New Delhi. This is the Bharat Mandapam, decorated with the colors of the Tiranga, all set to welcome the world's 20 most powerful leaders. A 28-foot Nataraj statue, believed to be the world's largest, has also been installed too at the entrance of the convention hall. The statue symbolizes Lord Shiva as the Lord of Dance and his cosmic power of creation and destruction. The roads leading up to Bharat Mandapam are all decked up.
As a citizen of India and a resident of Delhi, I look around, I feel very, very proud and nice, because half the time everybody wants to live in beautiful surroundings, everybody wants cleanliness on the roads, everybody wants decorations and sculptures and lighting and greenery and flowers and decorations all over. So it's a very proud moment, especially for residents of Delhi.
हर वो संभव प्रयास किए हैं जो एक उभरते ऐसी महाशक्ति के रूप में नए भारत की बुलंद तस्वीर आपको इस हॉल से, भारत मंडपम से, इस 123 एकड़ के आईटीपीओ के सेंटर से आपको देखने को मिलेगी कि हर तरह की सुविधाएं देने का प्रयास किया है.
Blending tradition with modernity is the central theme. Ministry of Culture will host a special exhibition on Bharat, the mother of democracy, featuring interactive panels on Vedas, King Ashoka and Grand Indian Lok Sabha elections. Indian epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata, Jain and Buddha Dharma, Kautilya and accounts of foreigners like Greek traveller Megasthenes and Chinese traveller Fahin will also be part of exhibition.
The elements which we have tried to incorporate is about those 52 locations that we have worked at. The regional cuisine when it comes to food, adapted to the international taste. All the 5 senses have been catered to. Smell, sight in terms of paintings, colors, methods, the touch part is handled by textiles and crafts of India, the wood, the clay, everything's been used. So all 5 senses, from gourmet to visual art to performing art to dance to music, we've tried to showcase all the best things, good things that India possesses.
In a bid to enhance the experience of international delegates, a G20 park has also been set up. The park features sculptures of member states and their national animals, is curated on the Waste to Art theme. G20 is not only global summit, but also a showcase of India's culture and pride. Bureau Report, India Today.